Hey friends, thanks very much for joining me. It is 4 in the morning and I do apologize if my whispering makes me sound really creepy. I'm trying not to, but I don't think it's fair for my neighbors to hear my stage voice. Anyway, for those of you who are new here, my name is Chrissy. I am a 39-year-old Canadian expat who lives in London, and I'm here to chase a dream while I'm paying off just over £9,000 worth of credit card debt on a single income. Now, part of my plan on changing my behavior comes in with checking in, and it's been quite an eventful weekend, so I think that's the best way to do it, hoping that I'm still within budget. So without delaying too much, I'm just gonna go right into it. So the first check-in is going to start on the 1st of July, which is Canada Day. And whilst I did plan on going out and spending money with my friends and celebrating Canada Day, I didn't. I ended up spending $12.98 on that. I tithe on Sunday, which is £20, and luckily I worked a double shift that day. So therefore I didn't spend any money. So my tithe was £20. Following that, that was the day, the third. That was the day where everything just came out. So let me zoom you right in. So everything came out. My rent came out, 1,225. My water charges, my service charge for my flat, and of course my gas and electric, which is now from 60 quid to 97 pounds and 3 pence. So it hurt a little, but if I owe it, I owe it. Anyway, that personal spend day was 28.49. It's a little high, but that is because I bought 2 boxes of cigarettes and a bit of groceries as well, looks like it. So the Tuesday I had no spend day, which was fantastic, and I love spending. I love having a no spend day in the beginning of the week because it sets me up for it's an extra one, it's a bonus one. On Wednesday, the 5th, I had my council tax debited, which is £103, and I went into the office. So when I go to the office, already I spent about £8.40 for TFL charges, or it could be less depending if I go on peak times or not. But anyway, that day I was loving the office life. So I bought myself some croissants, I bought myself some lunch, and then when I did go home, I realized that, look, I have no groceries. So I spent about £12 for dinner. Next up is the 6th, is when my Apple Music subscription came out, $5.99. This is the day where I was feeling good. So I went online shopping. I spent money $69.49 on clothes. I needed new shoes for my side hustle, my waitressing job, because I realized that it is just getting tatty. As long as I'd like to keep it, I'm starting to feel the floor with every step I take. The sole of the shoe has actually worn off, so I think it's time to buy a new pair of shoes. So that's what I did. My personal spend that day was for $12.50, and that is for a takeaway because I didn't want to cook any dinner. So I spent money on a large kebab, which was, I enjoyed it very much. And I had to get ready for traveling on Saturday, so I just made sure that there was gas in the car. I spent £41 and 8 pence. On Friday, and I worked on Friday. I had an 8-hour shift on top of my my regular job. So all in all, it was a 17-hour day. But yeah, I got paid, which was very motivating. So £248 and 88 pence I got paid from my side hustle, and I spent $24.65 on cigarettes and a couple of snacks to get me through the shift. So let me just make sure I put a sticker on that, because I am tracking the amount of times I am buying cigarettes there. You know what else I was thinking about tracking? I was thinking about tracking how many times I go to the gym, because I am spending 15.49 a month on cigarettes, and the previous month, um, sorry, 15.49 on my subscription for the gym. And the previous month, I only went in for 4 days. And that makes me think, like, if I'm probably not enjoying it anymore to actually make time for it. So it's something that I'm thinking about. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, on Saturday, this is where I had to travel to go see my hairstylist. So I spent £100 for her services, and which is exactly what was budgeted. And my personal spend was £11.04, and that can only mean 2 coffees. Man, the drive over there was about 2.5 hours each way, and and I needed that coffee, otherwise I'd fall asleep. And I spent the whole entire day sitting down. Can you believe it? Like, I sat down in my car to travel. I sat down in the hair salon seat, and then I sat down like driving on my way back. So it's a lot of sitting down, and I'm feeling very lethargic. Anyway, Sunday was yesterday. So yesterday was a no spend day, and I tied 20 quid. So that is always good news, because that is the day I spent maybe around 10 hours at my side hustle, and therefore I got paid. Oh, sorry, I made money instead of spent money. So I'm just going to look at my check-in for the monthly budget here. So um, I can see here that I still have a couple of bills to pay. So I still have my broadband to come out, my mobile phone subscription. I accidentally put that in there. That hasn't come in yet. My iCloud subscription, then the gym, and the bank fees. I still have my mortgage to pay, so I still need quite a hefty amount in that bank to make sure those payments come out okay. But my variable spends have been surprisingly very successful. So I've been underspending on a few categories. So my first week, I budgeted £40 for my personal allowance. I only spent about £13, so therefore 27.02 was left over. And the second week, I only spent £104.37. So that meant 35.63 was left over. I would really, really, really love for week 3 and 4 to be as successful as the predecessing weeks, only because if I can make if I can collect at least 120 quid, I could throw that into my HSBC, and that will set me up for the following month to make sure that in August I would have had paid off HSBC. So that is my personal goal there. And also in August, I'm not going to put in any money with for my emergency fund, because I've already fully funded that as well. So yeah, so looking good so far. And hopefully I continue the same kind of habits for the following weeks, although although I have a couple of things in my basket for Amazon Prime Day. Not sure whether or not I'll check out. And I have a couple of things that I really think I really need in my Temu shopping cart. So I don't know, guys. Let's just see. I still have about 50 quid left in my miscellaneous fund there. Oh, 59 pounds, excuse me. And yeah, and I still have some money left over from gas. So not too bad. So let's just see how the month goes. Anyway, that is me for this evening. And thank you very much for watching. And I will check in with you in hopefully next week or the following week soon. Okay. All right. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.